All right, we got an opponent. Who we got? LuckBox. We got Stanislav. Let's go. Let's go. He also has double Phantom Assassin. Oh, my. All right, Stanislav. You want this smoke? You want this smoke? Let's do this. All right, so we've got mono black cards here, which is really what we want. And we're killing his Phantom Assassin to start with. So... and we get that armor. Like, armor isn't... it's going to be a little bit more difficult for us to keep our Bristleback alive because he also has 6 coup de grace. So we're going to... our gold is going to be out of control here. He could have... I was going to say, he could have had a Rebel Decoy here. So all of his heroes died in phase 1, and he's not locked out of this game by any means. Like, there's no world where I am a lock to win this game, even though I killed all of his things. Like, that is the best part about Artifact, is that things like this can happen, and you don't instantly lose. Like, that is what I love about this game, is you just don't have to stress about it. So in this case, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go mid and just spread out my heroes here to see where he puts this guy. It's cool. And NZA TV, thank you for that subscription. So now I don't have any red cards, right? Okay, so I'm gonna be able to hourglass here. Keep my guy alive and flask. Flask will take me up to 16. And then from here, I'm, that kind of sucks, but he's going to replace all 4 of his heroes. So now we're just trying to keep our advantage. I can't retarget here. I'm going to keep my murder plots so I can kill his guys again next turn. The question is, do I want a sensor here, or do I want a gold mine here? I definitely want sensor down here. So we'll gold mine here, and we're just going to try to bury him in gold now, and see what we can do about that. And we'll play... I mean, I could wait. No, I can't. I could play sensor in... I'm not going to have initiative, so sensor into 1 like isn't that amazing. And with double murder plot, I don't really have to worry too much about it. So, all right. We're obviously ahead in all lanes, and we're just going to try to keep pushing our advantage here. I'm going to go back into the fully heals. Short swords, when it's Phantom Assassin versus Phantom Assassin, that doesn't really do too much. So it's going to be like this, and we have a bunch of creeps here, so I'm assuming he wants to fight in this lane. I don't know that he wants to give up on 1. If I was Stanislav, I would definitely try to fight into this lane, and I would most likely try to give up this lane. So this Debbie needs to go into 1 or 2. So I think we're going to... well, let's fight.
15 seconds remaining.
Let's fight in 1. Let's see what he does. I think it's hard for me because he could easily put these anywhere, right? So like, I knew that this was going to happen. I knew he was going to try to fight. I knew he wanted to leave 1, and so this 3v2 is fine. He's on 5, and we can still kill here. And we still have a lot of action going on, and we have an active hourglass. So all of this is great. 5 mana. There's not too many things for 5 that are going to make a big difference here, because I am going to be able to cloak here. He could murder plot and do something. If we kill this, it's going to be really tough for him to deal with this bristleback. All right, so he has no more cards he can play, no more items. This is going to probably flip to one of these, and I could slay. Like, this is as close to browning somebody as you get. I could leave this here and just Sisters of the Veil. If I slay it, he has nothing for next turn, and no heroes coming in. If I Sister... Yeah, I think I just Sister and just kill everything and get the extra damage, because now this is going to put 13 on it. And then next turn we can threaten lethal, and then I can also Fountain Flask this guy back, and he has... Relentless Pursuit is a problem. Like, he can Relentless Pursuit and kill my PA. He can also... yeah, so there's a lot of stuff he can do. This is a pretty unfortunate placement. He can move his guy if he wants, if he feels like he wants to try to live. Again, if he has the Relentless Pursuit, then this is going to move into 1 and shoot my Phantom Assassin, and then we'll get 11 on his tower. But I don't think he wants to give us 11, like not by any shape or form. So our question now is, do we want to give him 8 or do we want to give him 10 here? Because I could Relentless Pursuit and give up this lane and move it into 3, and then we could take 1 and 3. That actually doesn't sound horrible. The question is, do I want to slay this on the way?
15 seconds remaining.
All right, so let's go get this guy, and he can have the extra 4 here. He can have his 12 if he wants it. And we're gonna trap these 2 heroes into this lane that's on 40 life, because we have double murder plot. So these are basically fireballs for 8. And he doesn't really have too much going on here. So I can bring him back to 8. I can also bring him back up to 12. So he has no heroes coming in, so I don't have to, well, I do kind of have to worry in case I get placed into something, but I can murder plot here and kill his guy.
I'm stronger now.
And if he has a hip fire, okay, so Payday, so his guy's gonna die. He's gonna lose his squad here, but he's on 22, so like that's still a really big number. But we're gonna be threatening lethal next turn because I have Slay for this, and that's gonna be 7, 13, 15 plus 8, so that's death here, and we get Helm of the Dominator. It's gonna be really hard for us to lose this game. I think he's just dead. He has no outs anymore. Like, he can't win. So he just kind of got browned here. So he has, like, there's no world where he can win this game anymore. I don't think. Like, it depends, I guess, where this places. If this places in front of, if this places in front of Bounty Hunter, he could possibly get back in this game. Otherwise, he's just going to die now. Alright, so we have 25 here. And no accident will win this lane. So we're dead here. Game. This lane is done with. And now we just have to win 3, which is a foregone conclusion unless he has Relentless Pursuit. Or if he bought a Blink Dagger, then he can possibly be back in this game. Otherwise, the game is just over this turn on mana turn 6, which is turn 3. That's unheard of. You normally just don't ever brown somebody so bad that you win on turn 3 and that's it. But our deck is very good. In case you're wondering. Yep, game. Well, I guess no. He could do this, and then he could Pursuit, but then he loses. He doesn't win this lane right now, so he gives one of these some sort of weapon to try to win this lane, and he's just going to pray that we don't kill him in this lane, but we're going to. So, yep, 24. You got it. Yep. None of those are currently Blink Dagger, so we don't care. And, alright, so we've got 8, 19, 20, 21, and that's 23, so GG, sir, GG. That is a wrap, right? And then we slay this guy.
I was trained well.
And GG, Mr. LuckBox. 'Twas nice knowing you, sir. Yeah. Normally, games never are like that. Ever. Ever. Ever, ever. Like, 5-minute game. Like, that's not, by any means, a normal thing.